Hello everyone, this is Latasha Blanton from the Real South Africa Travel and Tourism. And you're going to have the opportunity to travel with Phil Scott to
sunny South Africa. You guys are going to have the opportunity to come to Johannesburg, and you guys are going to be coming to Durban. And we're going to set it up perfectly. It's going to be like a luxury experience for you guys. At the same time, you're going to be getting some culture. And of course, you're going to get an opportunity to talk to Phil, hang out with Phil, and get his views on Africa and South Africa.
You're also going to get an opportunity to explore the lifestyles here that are available in South Africa. And we're going to do all that for you in an amazing 10 days. We do hope that you go to the website and book because we do look forward to seeing you here.
Absolutely. Our website is therealsouthafrica.com. Go there, scroll down. You'll see a picture of Phil and just go ahead and book there. So we'll see you here in what we like to call sunny
South Africa.
A Western media outlet shows us how they really feel about African lives and how much they could care less about us. This was exposed by an African media. It's called African Stream, and they made a really great point. I want to read for you their analysis, but first let me show you what the Atlantic wrote as their headline. They said, "War in the Congo has kept the planet cooler." If you don't read between the lines, you might even miss what they're trying to say. Let me repeat that for you. They wrote, "War in the Congo has kept the planet cooler." Clearly, they're saying that because there's war in Congo, there's benefits to the environment because their resources has not been exploited, that resource being the rainforest. This is what African Stream said, which I loved, by the way. They translated the headlining and they said, "Death of Africans, good for planet." That is what the article basically was saying in a different way. So they wrote, "It often feels like to the West, African lives are totally expendable." A new article in the Atlantic loudly proclaims that war in Congo has kept the planet cooler. That is, it has been good for Mother Nature, as if the devastation inflicted on the Congolese was a price worth paying for a healthier environment. To be fair, the subheading is, quote, "The grim ironies of climate change," end quote. But bear in mind that the conflict in Congo has cost nearly 6 million lives and displaced almost 7 million. No sane Western editor would run with the, quote, "the Holocaust's environmental benefits," end quote, as a headline, even if there had been some such imagined consequences. The article's writer matter-of-factly observes that war has hindered the economic exploitation of Congolese rainforest. What Rose Anderson misses, though, is the DRC timber is one of the resources fueling conflict as a rival armed groups jostle over the charcoal and timber trade. Not very climate friendly, is it? However hard the war is raging, Western conglomerates have not ceased their relentless exploitation of Congo's men, women, and children, sending them to toil in dangerous and super-polluting mines. Moreover, in the greed-driven quest to exploit Congolese resources, countless villages have been wiped out, patches of forests cleared, and rivers poisoned by mineral extraction. And they ended it by saying, "But the main point is this: Western editors and journalists, please write about Africans in a way that grants them the human dignity they deserve." And we cannot agree more. The way this article was written was disheartening because they focused on the environment and said, look at what it has done for the environment, as if Congolese people losing their lives is not as important because we need to look at the greater good. Millions of people getting unalived is not that big of a deal because look at what we got in return. It is really alarming, but not new or news, because we are used to being seen as something less than of a human being. They don't see our lives mattering the same way as theirs, and we have seen it time and time again, but we need to call it out each time it happens because they need to know that we are watching them. And I love the analysis African Stream did on this article, because you can clearly see the headline was insinuating something and they called it out. So what are your thoughts on this, fam? Let us know down below. Should we continue calling out Western mainstream medias for their analogy, for their hypocrisy, for their misinformation? Or you think it's just a battle that we're not gonna win, so we might as well move on? I support in calling them out because somebody has to fix the narrative. Anyways, fam, let us know down below what your thoughts are about the Atlantic's article and headline. I am Wongel Zelalem. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.